Hedera Hashgraph is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker Hbar that essentially has an extremely present worth of $0.302575 and a market capitalization of $432,136,790 in an unobtrusive manner. Digital currencies have long passed the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, which essentially is very critical. These days, it's a resource class that is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate, which especially is genuinely critical. Some huge venture banks even truly secure Hedera Hashgraph and sort of other digital forms of money as a group to truly safeguard their resources under administration against the jogging expansion that injures the conventional monetary business sectors, which fundamentally is very critical. Presently, now is the right time to generally uncover our short, mid, and long-haul forecast of the improvements on the Hbar market that in a real sense depend on the readings of our very special crypto unpredictability record that sort of assists us with measuring the market feeling and by and large expect where in which the market means to go in a significant manner. At this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph is 0.1302575, while the coin right now really ends up at 30th spot in the genuinely by and large positioning genuinely in spite of prevalent thinking. The said commonly positioning basically is assessed based on the resource's extremely present value that certainly is duplicated by its kind of current market capitalization, an equation that for the most part is applied all through every monetary market, which basically shows that digital currencies have commonly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an all things considered huge way. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients by and large get the most pertinent information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, which fundamentally is very critical. It's likewise critical to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. On Walk 8, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph was at $133.961 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 0.37% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior on Walk 2, Hbar in every practical sense was esteemed at $116,744, which truly intends that from that point forward, the cost by and large has varied by 0% in an extremely significant manner. A month prior, on February 9, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.075983. Thusly, the coin basically has taken a 73.16% action to by and large arrive at its essentially present standings, or so they generally thought. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph isn't the main variable that we in a real sense consider while making the cost expectation in an unobtrusive manner. It's likewise essential to generally keep a sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to, in a real sense, have an in every way that really matters, clear perspective on where the market is going, fundamentally in spite of mainstream thinking. The examination of market capitalization truly conveys equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors in a significant manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology sort of is utilized to decide the general position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in a significant way. Changes in market capitalization, quite sure or kind of negative generally, are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could in a real sense head, as well as the resources by and large potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both genuinely short and truly long-haul viewpoints in an especially significant manner. This very specific, especially metric explicitly, is likewise used to check the predominance of Hedera Hashgraph comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in an unpretentious manner. To truly decide the especially current market capitalization of Hbar, we explicitly duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will truly be generally made sense of later, by the truly present worth of the cryptographic money under audit, which explicitly is genuinely huge. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph remains at $432,136,790, which shapes the reason for present really positioning in a real sense was referenced before in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday on Walk 8, Hbar especially had a market capitalization of $4,512,531,831 in an especially significant manner. Keep going weak on Walk 2, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to by and large was recorded at $332,545,685, which for the most part is genuinely huge. A month prior, on February 9, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph basically was evaluated to sort of be $2,557,993,578. In a significant manner, all-out supply considers the quantity of coins that certainly have previously been delivered by different means, for example through mining in an unpretentious way. These digital currencies can be utilized either for extremely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, or so they thought. This extremely metric likewise figures the coins that really have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which generally is applied to control the expansion rate in a significant manner. At this point, the sort of absolute stock of Hedera Hashgraph, especially as laid out at 50,000 Hbar, which in every way that really matters is very critical. Ultimately, the coursing supply in every practical sense is utilized to sort of work out the market capitalization and truly survey the coins truly current remaining in the positions in a truly significant way. It indicates the exceptionally generally measure of Hbar that basically is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that in a real sense are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly sort of put unavailable for general use out of the blue. It's by and large commonly accepted that digital currencies that truly have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million by and large are the most reasonable for the most part long-haul venture, since they sort of are generally prone to see the value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which really is genuinely critical. At this crossroads, Hedera Hashgraph essentially has a flowing stockpile of 33,685,311,905 coins in a very large manner. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Hbar arrived at the place of 136,497,072, exceptionally as opposed to prevalent thinking. Yesterday, on Walk 8, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame basically remained at $215,477,804, or so they generally thought. 7 days prior, on Walk 2, how much Hbar that certainly was traded between market members generally was assessed at $96,738,591, or so they generally thought. Presently, in a real sense, comes an opportunity to, for the most part, make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto unpredictability file CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation model that permits us to, for the most part, predict the way that Hedera Hashgraph will in a real sense follow over the following 1 to 5 years, which shows that it's by and large truly accepted that digital currencies that basically have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million, especially are the most appropriate for sort of long-haul venture, since they generally are sort of liable to really see the value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a genuinely enormous manner. CVIX certainly is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and program